If you are watching this video, it is because you need a little bit of help with our Google form today. So 1 and 2, I think you should be able to do on your own, but 3, we haven't talked about in a little while. So let's talk about 3. If they ask you, which they do, if 5, 2 is a solution to this system, remember what you need to do is get out a piece of scrap paper because this is on the computer. It's very hard to know what to do by looking, okay? So I'm going to start you and on some of these, and some of them you're going to have to finish on your own. Okay, so what you do is this is really X and this is Y, right? So 5 is X, 2 is Y. And this is asking you if you plug these in for X and Y for both of them, do they work? Okay, so we're going to start with the first one, right? So the first one says X minus Y equal 3. So we're going to put our missing ones in there. And we're going to rewrite that first equation now, okay? So come down here. And this time, remember when we started, we have X and Y to plug in. So I'm going to arrow X into the X. So 1, parenthesis, 5, minus 1. Now Y I know 2, so that's the number 2, equal 3. And we're trying to see if this works or if this doesn't work. So we're going to distribute. 1 times 5 is 5. Put down your minus sign. 1 times 2 is 2, equal 3. 5 minus 2, does 5 minus 2 equal 3? Yes, it does. Check. Now, remember, in order for this to truly be a yes, we also need to make sure the second one works as well. So let's do that one. Put in your missing 1 on this Y. And now we're going to rewrite it, okay? So over here, I'll do that. So 7, parentheses, now X we said is 5, minus 1, parenthesis 2, equal negative 3. And we have to see if that one works. So distribute 7 times 5 equals 35, minus 1 times 2 is 2. Does that equal negative 3, right? 35 minus 2, is that negative 3? Yes or no? No, that does not work. No. So even though this one is a yes and this one is a no, what answer do you think we choose? I'm going to go ahead and let you choose the correct answer. One's a yes and one's a no. You choose what you think. Okay. Number 4 is similar. I'm only going to walk you through if you know, because of 3, I'm going to get you through the first part and you're going to have to finish it. So make sure you write this on scrap paper so that you can figure it out on your own when we're done. All right, first of all, we've got both variables. We've got X and Y. So we want to put in our missing ones. Okay. And again, this is a similar question to this one. If you want to know, does this work? You got to substitute them in for X and Y. Ooh, I missed a missing one in here. So I will start the first one and set it up for you. So 4X, let's do that under here. Whoop. So instead of 4X, we're going to do 4 parentheses 1 plus 1 parentheses negative 2, they say is Y, equal 2. And you've got to do the distribute and see if that works or not. All right, if it's a yes, then you want to do the second one. Let's set up the second one so that you can do that. Okay, so this one would be 1 parentheses 1, because that's X, minus now 1 parentheses negative 2 equal 3. And you've got to distribute and see if that one works as well. Now, remember, if one or the other does not work, it's a no. Hint, hint, that will help you with 3 if you are unsure. But they both have to be yes in order for it to be yes. Okay, that finished 4. Pause the video if you need to, and let's move on to 5. Okay, number 5 is substitution. So to solve by substitution, you have to start with the one that is either x equals or y equals. So where are we going to start on this one? Pause the video if you need to right now and write this down on your scrap paper. Write down the problem, okay? Once the problem is written down, now you figure out we're going to start here because it says y equals. Okay, and we're going to arrow that 5 into either x or y. Which one are we going to arrow into? Are we going to arrow into x or y? Well, it tells us y, so we're going to arrow that into y. Okay, now you have to rewrite this. -3. This time, we don't have both x and y. We only have y, so we're going to leave x alone. Plus 4. And the y now, we're going to make parentheses 5 equal 8. Okay, now you're going to solve it from here, okay? You've got to distribute the 4 to the 5, right? And then you're going to have to solve this one right here. I'll help you. All right, let's go. If we distribute 4 to 5, that means multiply. So what is 4 times 5? 4 times 5 is 20. Then we're going to bring down -3x, bring down our plus sign, bring down our equal and our 8. And then we're going to look at this and go, okay, what do I need to cancel? Is it going to be that -3 or that 20? Well, it's the 20. So we're going to subtract 20 because that's the opposite that we need. And we're going to bring down -3x equal 8 plus -20 is going to give us -12. And our final step, most of us know, is to divide. Okay, and we get x equals what now? All right, I'm not going to give you that answer. You're going to get that answer, and you're going to put it for your x value. Now, where did I tell you to go to get your second answer, your y? We go back to start, remember? So we're going to go all the way back to start. And this one tells you the answer, right? There's nothing else to do. So y equals 5. So that already is our second one. You have to find the first one and choose the right answer. Okay, if you need to, pause the video. One more that I will help you on is number 6. Number 6 is what we just finished, and that is elimination, okay? So elimination, they're already lined up for you, and you've got to figure out which one you can cancel out. Well, in order to do this, you're going to want to write this down and put in your missing ones. Pause the video, write it down, and put in your missing ones. Okay, once it's written down, put your missing ones in. All right, now take a look. Can we cancel 1 with 1? Are those opposites? How about +1 with -1? What about 2 and 4? Well, most of you hopefully would know that +1 and -1, those are the ones that are opposites we're going to cancel. Then we add the rest of them. Okay, so 1x plus 1x is 2x. Put down your equal sign. 2 plus 4 is 6. And now we're already to the last step for this one, right? XY is going to be our answer. And if we divide here, which is the last step, x equal what? What are we going to get here? 6 divided by 2 is 3. Okay, we put that in. Now, what are we going to do to get y? We're going to choose which equation looks easier. And to me, the top one looks easier because it's all positive. And so we're going to take that 3 and we're going to arrow it back in. Do we arrow it in for x or y? Oh, it says x. So we're going to arrow that in for x. Let's go ahead and do that. Whoop. All right. Now we have to rewrite it, which I'm going to help you rewrite it, and you're going to solve it now. So we're going to write the 1 down. Then instead of x, we're going to write parenthesis 3 plus 1y equal 2. Now you have to distribute, cancel, and then solve it to get your y and choose the right answer. Okay, good luck.